evening, Leos around the world. Welcome to my channel, Spirit 9 Incorporated. Absolute pleasure to have those of you that are returning back with me this evening. Those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. It's a delight to have you here. I'm recording this on the evening of the 9th of October, 2021. And Leo, we just had this new moon in Libra on the 6th of October. And for you, Leo, it fell in your third house of communication, which has to do with like writing and teaching, logistics, siblings even for that matter. And Pluto, the planet of transformation, which was also retrograde, has gone direct as of the 6th of October. And Pluto is the planet of transformation, deep transformation at that. It's also the planet of death and rebirth, metaphorically speaking. And it's actually suggesting that with this transit, as this is happening for you, Leo, between your third house of communications and your sixth house of day-to-day work and siblings and, writing and teaching, communications of the sort, that you're perhaps putting at play and allowing some or initiating changes for some healthier alignments for who you are right now, not who you were, even a month ago. A lot of changes are happening quite quickly for you, Leo, for a lot of you Leos, perhaps not for all of you, but for quite a few of you. And you're looking to implement those changes in a healthier fashion than perhaps you have in the past. And certainly with Mars, the planet of action, which is also in the sign of Libra, along with this new moon. It's discovering what you're wanting to implement, doing it in a positive and assertive way, but not in an aggressive way, because Mars can be very aggressive. So you want to be very mindful of how you're implementing the changes that you wish to make. I suspect for a lot of you, again, this is to do with your day-to-day work. Perhaps you're changing careers. Perhaps some of you Leos are studying, you're educating yourself further in a new career endeavor, or educating yourselves for quite some time with the intent of developing a career for yourself for the first time. So again, in your professional arena, as well as in your day-to-day work, as well as for those of you who are students that are looking to create a career for yourselves, it's important to stay very mindful, especially during these next 2 weeks, to implement the positive changes in a very mindful and in a very assertive but calm fashion, because anything that we're manifesting at this time and working towards, in an active form, which is Mars, we want to create these new beginnings and set these new intentions in a healthy way, because that full moon, we're having a full moon in Aries coming up on the 20th. I thought it was on the 27th, but it's actually on the 20th. And that full moon in Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars rules Aries. And of course, Mars will be, have moved direct at this point. And it's not a kind full moon. It's a very aggressive full moon. And so hence the importance of being very, very mindful of what you're transmuting at this time with the help of Pluto in your sixth house, because you want the full moon of Aries, which is a very fiery full moon, you want that to be supportive of you and not work against you. So again, keep ego away from anything that you're transmuting in these next couple of weeks, as your intentions are to move forward and planting healthy seeds. Again, with a career endeavor, perhaps a change of job for some of you. Really important to come from an elevated place of consciousness to help those changes be supported by that full moon in Aries, forthcoming on the 20th of October. So I wanted to put these astrological planetary energies in front of you before I commence the balance of this forecast with the oracle and the tarot portion of your forecast. I am going to be starting your oracle tarot portion of the forecast with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And I do hope that all of you Leos are doing well and, you know, navigating through any transitions that you're navigating through in a healthy way. Very, very important. I know it's difficult. I know that, you know, sometimes we just want to tell people off, and, you know, those are energies that are very, very strong at play at this time, but it's really, really important to not stoop to that level. And I say that respectfully. I'm not suggesting that any of you are doing that, but for those of you who might be tempted, as we all are, that's natural human reaction. Try not to, because it will not be supported by that full moon, which is forthcoming on the 20th of October. It's just going to hinder you, and, you know, it can be irreparable. So please bear this in mind. So moving forward, Leo, let's take a look at your most recent past energies that you've been coming through in the last 3 weeks or so. Again, this forecast is for the first half of October. I apologize for getting out a couple of days late. The days have been getting away from me with a lot on my plate. But that being said, let's start your forecast with the most recent past energies, your current energies, and then your forthcoming energies for the first half of October 2021. All right, Leo, so your first card's out for your most recent past energy. We have the dog spirit. I hope you can see that. He's beautiful. And they remind me, these particular black and white dogs, they're like from the St. Bernard family, but they're not Newfoundlands. They're not called Newfoundlands. I can't remember what the name of this breed is, but the dog spirit did come out in the reverse, and it's talking about being loyal to what you love. So I think a lot of you Leos, again, with the energies that we've been all navigating through, you know, Pluto, Jupiter, Mars, and Mercury, the planet of communication, they have all been in retrograde now for the last, you know, 2-3 weeks. And Pluto went direct on the 6th, which is the planet of transformation, as I indicated to you, and that's in your 6th house. And the new moon is in your 3rd house of communications, as I mentioned. So yeah, that's what I think this card in the reverse has been suggesting, or is suggesting, is that, you know, it's really, really important to remain loyal to yourself and what you wish to transform. Now that Pluto has gone direct, it will give you perhaps a healthier sense of forward moving and turning things around for yourself, where you won't feel as though, you know, being loving towards yourself and faithful towards yourself and your new endeavors has not been manifesting. Not much has been manifesting with all these planets retrograde, but Saturn will be going direct tomorrow on the 10th of September. Here in North America, in any event, in other parts of the world, it will be on the 11th. But Saturn, you know, the planet of restriction and hard work, and supportive of practical endeavors when the foundation is laid in a healthy form. Saturn is very supportive of that, and is, you know, in a long-lasting energy of support to that. So work with Saturn, work with the transformation of Pluto now going forward, and that which you love and which you desire to create for yourself, you'll be able to turn around as the balance of this month progresses. So again, remain mindful and positive, and, you know, you can turn this energy around, where what you love and what you've been loyal to, which is first and foremost yourself, you'll be feeling more rewarded with that. It's hard to push forward when everything is, you know, retrograde, or not everything, but when a lot of planets, especially the big heavy hitting planets like Saturn and Pluto, you know, Pluto's a small planet, but it packs a huge punch. And so when these planets are retrograde, it's difficult to move forward. And Mercury as well, which is, you know, the planet of the brain, communications can be, you know, kerfuffled, and, you know, that's what all this you know, in the reverse is implying here. So just stay focused. I know it's not always easy. Now in your current forthcoming energies, we have the Bobcat Spirit. Now, it did come up in the reverse, and it is suggesting that life has been a mystery to you, and of course it has, as I just mentioned with these energies. Again, stay focused as best as possible on that which you wish to create, personally and professionally. I do feel for a lot of you, this is professionally speaking. You're wanting to get out of, perhaps a job you've been working in for a while that just doesn't serve you, and you've been unhappy in for quite some time, with a lot of, perhaps politics or what have you. You're just feeling like it's all a mystery to you, and you want to get away from it, and you will. So again, as difficult as the energies have been in the last 2-3 weeks, just stay focused. The key word is focus. That's what's going to help you move forward. Now in your forthcoming energies, we have the White Raven Spirit. Beautiful. It did come up in the upright. And it indicates that you're supposed to trust in the magic, which is what I've just been suggesting throughout this preliminary part of your forecast between the energies of the planets and your most recent and current energies. Just trust in the magic. Trust in the magic within yourself. Trust in the magic that the universe is wishing to provide you and uphold you in. And that trust will definitely help turn around, these energies where you have felt delayed and, wondering, well, I've been so loyal to myself and my new endeavors. Why isn't it happening? It will, dear Leos. It certainly will. Just really important to not lose the faith. And I know that's easier said than done, but it's most important to apply. And, seek your strength and your support from your higher self, source, God, the galactic spirits, whatever name you put on it. Seek that which provides you with groundedness and strength to stay focused on the magic that you're creating right here. You've got the divine guiding you, which is the Raven Spirit. And trust in that. And your endeavors that you're looking to change, jobs, career changes, educational changes, transformations with Pluto now going direct, you'll be able to create that magic, Leo. So again, stay focused. That's the key word. Stay focused, and that will help bring the practicum of your ideas and your endeavors to fruition. But you have to stay focused no matter what. And those energies that are not supportive of you, people, places, co-workers, bosses, whoever they are, family, it doesn't matter. Those that are not supportive of you, staying focused on your endeavors as the best as possible, keep them at bay, because they will hinder you, not help you. Go to your divine presence within yourself to receive the strength that you need to be uplifted, to stay focused. Now, to clarify the energies, I'm going to clarify with the Rider-Waite Tarot. Let's take a look at the Dog Spirit from the most recent past energies and see what's happening for you. What is happening for you with this? Be loyal to what you love, Dog Spirit. Most recent energies you've just come out of, or still coming out of. All right, we have the Tower, excuse me, and it came up in the reverse, which I'm just taking as a positive. Yes, a lot of you Leos have had a Tower moment where the universe stepped in and literally shattered some areas of your life, personally, professionally, career-oriented decisions, educational-oriented decisions. Perhaps there being too many delays with you making decisions, and so the universe stepped in and took it down, whatever it was. I see this as a very positive energy, even though when the universe steps in, it can be very discomforting at best. Because oftentimes, you know, the changes that we need to make, we should have made them a long time ago, especially when we know instinctively, and when we delay, that's when the universe steps in and does it for us, because it's actually what we have manifested. It's just that when the universe comes in and does it, oftentimes it takes us by surprise, and you know, we're unprepared. But when you trust that, you know, God, or you know, the Creator, whichever name you wish to put on it, knows better, then it will take you, the spirit of the universe will take you out of a negative situation to push you forward, because ultimately that's what you've been asking for, and that's what you've been manifesting, even in your most quietest self. So that's what's happened here. You know, you've been plucked out of something that was absolutely not serving you, was detrimental, in fact, to a lot of you, and you've been removed from it, whatever that means for you in all of your, you know, your different energies, because all of you Leos are experiencing, you know, different scenarios at different times of your life, because you're born at different times and in different places and in different years. But the energy is symbolic. It is the same. So if this has already happened to some of you Leos, as perhaps upsetting as it may have been, give thanks to the universe, because you've actually been spared something perhaps a lot more awful. That's how I'm seeing this, and I'm picking that up very strongly. So give thanks, look at your clean slate, clean the slate, and move forward with whatever that is. Focus is the key. Focus is the key word. To clarify the Tower, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse, and this is indicating that some of you Leos have found it difficult to move forward from this energy that has happened, you know, where perhaps some of you were very loyal to something that you loved in a career endeavor or in a job related endeavor, but perhaps you were removed from it anyway, because ultimately, again, and I am going to emphasize this, whether we realize it or not at the level of awareness that we may or may not be at this time as we walk this plane, the universe knows better. And when we trust, when those of us put our trust in the universe to bless us with that which we desire, even when we've given it our all in a scenario or in a job or in a career-related field that has not been healthy for us, or that has served us and rewarded us, in spite of the hard work that we've put into it and the loyalty that we've given to it, it will remove us. The universe will remove us, because the universe is protecting us from that which is not good for us. So please, Leos, if you're, you know, one of these Leos that are experiencing this, or have experienced it, or, you know, are feeling like that's something that's coming, let it happen. Let it happen, and then your palette will be wiped clean, and you can go forward with what you genuinely wish to create in your life, in your professional arena, and that will ultimately bless you personally. So keep your head high, Leos. Keep your head high. Don't do your very best, if I may suggest, to let the universe guide you, as difficult as that may be. I'm not trying to preach. I'm just trying to provide some guidance. How you all move forward is, of course, your own free will, how you choose to do that. I'm just trying to help you navigate through the weather map of the planets at this time, and that's what they are coinciding with in relation to these tarot and oracle energies. So please bear that in mind. Move forward with your head high. Wipe the slate clean. Leave the past behind, and it will help you to move forward easier. With this Six of Swords in reverse, it's suggesting to me that a lot of you are fighting the transition. It's not in your best interest to do so. Can I just say that? It is not in your best interest to do so. Let it go, especially now in these next 2 weeks, because that full moon in Aries coming up on the 20th is not a kind full moon. So if any of you are rebelling against anything, be very mindful, because that full moon is going to boomerang back on you, and you don't want that. You want the full moon to support you. So take any aggressive feelings that any of you may have, and I'm not suggesting that you do, but if you do, take those energies, rework them, recycle them, and make them work for you in a positive way, putting those energies into something that which you desire. not the past that hasn't been loyal to you, that left you feeling, you know, unloved and unappreciated. Let it go. Please, let it go. Now moving into your current energies of the Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. We have the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups came up in the reverse. Yeah, some heavy energies, Leo, that some of you are going through. I hope that a lot of you are not, but this is indicating that you are feeling, you know, you're wondering, you know, where your happily ever after is, and it's because some of you have been fighting these changes that have happened. You know, where the Tower came in, the universe came in and changed your whole world, and you were not prepared. And you're fighting it. You know, with the Six of Swords, the Six of Swords in the upright would indicate forward movement out of, you know, choppy waters into smoother waters. But a lot of you are fighting those changes, and I cannot impress upon you enough to please not do that to yourself, because all you're doing is wasting positive energy within your body and within your mind and within your spirit to move forward into that which you desire. Don't desire somewhere or somebody or something that hasn't appreciated you, where you have felt, you know, betrayed and not loved and not supported, which is how you're feeling here as well. You're like trying to figure out, you're very confused, like what the hell happened. Believe me, whatever happened for your best, highest good. Even though a lot of you may not feel it at this time, it's important to know that within, at some point, that you come to that clarification within yourself, an epiphany perhaps even, and take any energies of anger and aggression, recycle those energies and put them into something that you desire, something that you love, something that you want to create for your life that's positive and healthy and supportive even financially. Because whatever was in the past that you were involved in hasn't served you. If anything, it's taken from you even more so and left you very, very unfulfilled, confused, disoriented. And it's really important that you go within to reground yourself and stabilize yourself right now. A lot of you Leos that are experiencing this, not all of you will be resonating with this, but some of you will be. And I'm here to share with you is, excuse me, pardon me, as emphatically, without preaching as possible, to let it go, because it's not going to do you any good to hang on to these dark negative energies of which you've been coming out of. They're just going to, whether it's personal, professional, you know, a job, you know, whatever it is, however this resonates for you Leos that are experiencing this type of energy change, let it go. Then you'll be able to regather yourself healthy, get out of the mystery, get out of the confusion and the fog, which is not uncommon, again, with all these planets that have been retrograde. With Pluto and Mercury is still retrograde, so you know, a lot of you are still experiencing the confusion of what the hell happened. But it is my suggestion to just roll with it. Roll with it. Don't sign any new contracts right now. Take this time to, you know, heal and recalibrate and re-energize, and then move forward once Mercury goes direct with Jupiter, and that'll be on the 18th of October. If any of you can possibly wait until then, or even a week after, I would highly recommend it. If you have any of you Leos that have to move forward in signing anything, you know, contractual, or, you know, needing to make immediate changes, perhaps for employment issues, you know, where you need to move forward immediately and not wait, just be very mindful of the details, you know, dot your I's, cross your T's, so that there's no room for misunderstanding on your end as well as the other individual's end, if this is, you know, employment related or career related or even educationally related. To clarify the Ten of Cups in reverse, and look at that, boom, Leos. We have the Ace of Cups in the upright, and that is the, you know, indicating that a lot of you Leos hopefully have taken my suggestions. Let this past garbage go that has depleted you and betrayed you. Let it go. It's put you in a state of confusion and being disoriented. Let it go. Trusting in the universe guiding you and upholding you. And in the upright, this card came, and it's the Ace of Cups. And as you can see, it's the Dove of Peace, and doves are also indicative of financial prosperity being given to you in a cup of love from the hand of the divine. So as the universe pulled you out of this mess, whatever this is, that betrayed you, or that you have felt a loss from in some capacity, that left you disoriented and confused and unappreciated, and everything is like, what the hell's going on? You trusted in the universe even though you had no idea, and you put your faith in that which provided you with strength and moving forward. And there's the hand of the divine giving you the cup of love with the Dove of Peace, which is indicative of also financial abundance, and the beautiful lotus blooming below on a solid lily of green, which is your money, and the fluid oceans nurturing you, which is indicative of water, which is associated with the cup of love, and being given to you all by the Creator, by the hand of the divine. Here's the hand of the divine right here, right there. This is absolutely beautiful. And so take that, Leos, take that gift from the divine and move forward. Do your very best in spite of what's happened in the past, and I don't know what that is. For all of you, it would be different. For those of you that are experiencing these type of energies, because not all of you will be, but there may be many of you that are, heal, recalibrate, re-energize, and that will allow you to be reopen your heart and your soul and your mind to receive what the Creator wishes to give you. And that's that's everlasting, because anything that comes from the divine, Leos, is everlasting. No one and nothing can mess with that, because that's where you put your trust. Please don't forget that. Now to clarify, the White Raven Spirit, which is trusting in the magic, playing right off your most recent card of the Ace of Cups, which is the gift from the divine. You're trusting in the magic that the universe is carrying you, supporting you, guiding you, and rebuilding a whole new life for you professionally. And when your professional life feels healthier, your personal life will feel healthier as well. Those energies will balance out. To clarify that White Raven Spirit, Leos, we have, oh my goodness, look at that, the King of Pentacles. Oh, isn't this beautiful, Leos? This energy is just fantastic. For those of you who are resonating, again, you trusted in the gift from the divine, pulling you all out of this bad, betraying energies of the most recent past, and some of you still, going through that. You're trusting in the Creator, giving you exactly what you need personally and professionally, so that you can create the magic in your life that you wish to create. And boom, as a result, here's the King of Pentacles. And this King of Pentacles is a very strong, energetic symbol of someone that has come into your life or is coming into your life to show his or her, because these are not generic specific, they are energies, appreciation of you, acknowledgement of your skills, talents, and abilities, and offering you a beautiful contract here with this beautiful, huge pentacle, a solid pentacle to create a new beginning for yourself professionally, whether this is a new career, new job, whatever it is that you're transitioning out of from this mess into the new. It is absolutely beautiful and strong and steady and supportive. Pentacles are indicative of money, investments, career opportunities, energies, that are also indicative of like in real estate, perhaps. I'm feeling for most of you this is job related or career related. And you see the beautiful grapes of wine. You'll be celebrating with a few glasses of wine. This is a very solid king here King of Pentacles is a very solid energy, providing you with a very solid offer. And this is fantastic, just fantastic, Leos. Super, super happy to see this for you. I'm going to put these together right here. Now, to clarify the King of Pentacles, look at that. Justice in the upright. Leos, wherever you have been betrayed in your most recent past, which is this nonsense, and it has left you in a state of confusion, and we all know what that's like because most of us have been through this type of, aggressive attacks. That's why the universe came in with the Tower and pulled you out of it, and then came in and to provide you with reassurance of love and prosperity and gifts from the divine to you that are solid and blooming to create the magic you want to create. There is that offer of a solid offer of a new job or a new career, and justice is there. The universe is making everything just for you in the upright, where you are going to be able to rebuild and blossom in an absolutely abundantly blessed, strong, and just solidifying everything that you want. And you won't even be able to believe it. It's going to, this King of Pentacles has been on his way, or again, it's an energy, but on its way to you for quite some time, but couldn't come near you while you were in the old. Because anything that's meant in the new cannot come in when we're hanging on to the old. That's why it's so important to let the old go that hasn't served us, so that you trust in the universe to focus. And in trusting in the universe has given justice on your behalf. You are favored, Leos. You have been favored in whatever this past tribulation and trial has been for you. You have been favored. Justice has come in by the gifts of the divine for you. All the elements are here. The dove of peace, love, prosperity, nurtured by the oceans, which is water, and water is love. And your lotus is bloomed in full, which is your foundation. You stayed focused to create the magic here with the white raven spirit. In spite of, for those of you that are resonating this solid offer has come to pass. Ace of Pentacles, because you were favored by the universe, Leo. Justice came in and favored you. These are all in the upright. They all came in the upright on their own. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, Leos. What a super strong ending to this forecast. Now I'm going to clarify the balance of this forecast with the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. What a strong ending to this forecast. This is for the first half of October. So again, stay focused on these healthy new beginnings. For those of you that have already made the transition into the healthy new beginnings, for a lot of you, these energies are still forthcoming. They could very well be coming within the next 2 weeks. But whenever they trickle in, let them happen. Let this past go, Leo. Let this come to you, because this is being given to you by the Creator, because you have been favored, because you have remained loyal to your faith and to your truth. And those of you that have been betrayed, personally or professionally, I think for most of this forecast, it's indicating energies of a professional realm. Let it go, because they don't deserve the beautiful you that you are. So focus on this, Leos. Focus on this. Now, to clarify the balance of this forecast, I'm going to look with the Enchanted Map Oracle deck, Leos. This is just a very solid ending for your first half of October forecast, and I will be putting out mid-months to provide energy update at that time. So stay tuned. But in the meantime, stay focused, move forward, and be mindful of your energies, so that that full moon on the 20th does not impede you, but indeed uplifts you and pushes you forward into this new beginning, because that's the time of harvest, and it's not a kind full moon. So that's why whatever we're nurturing now, we have to nurture in a beautiful and in a kind and in a positive way, because what we give out, we get back. Keep that in mind. Now to clarify the balance of this, the balance of this forecast, Leo. We have the Dragon's Lair. Beautiful. That's you slaying the dragons of the past. As you can see, the waters are very, very stormy. 9 and 1 is the 10 of completion. It reduces to a 10. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 is the number of completion in spiritual numerology. And that's what you've done. You're completing anything that has been awful from the past. You're letting it go. You're slaying the dragons. Slay the dragons, Leo. Slay all this nonsense from the past. Let it go. Stay focused on slaying those dragons so that you can focus on these beautiful new beginnings and new offers that are forthcoming for you. Very, very important. As you can see here, I hope you can see this. The Dragon's Lair is the number 10 of completion. You're letting the past go. It's done. You don't want it in your life. And, you know, you've realized that for those of you that are resonating with this, you've realized that you were unappreciated and betrayed on top of that for all your hard work and loyalty. And you're not tolerating it. You're letting it go, and you're bringing in the new, and you're allowing the new to come to you, because the Creator has shown you favor for trusting in the universe. This is beautiful, Leo. Congratulations. Stay strong, stay focused. Let the garbage go from the past. That's why that tower came in and removed it from your life, or removed you from it. And let these new beginnings blossom for you. Nurture them beautifully within the next 2 weeks. Even for those of you that are still awaiting this beautiful energy to come in, focus on it in your mind's eye. Focus on it, visualize it, and you'll make it happen. Stay focused, Leos. Absolute pleasure to have you here with me this evening. I do hope that you enjoyed this forecast for those of you who resonated. And if you would, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It does help it to grow, and therefore reach other Leos that might be in need of some healthy guidance that I perhaps can provide for them. Spirit and I Incorporated signing off for now. We'll see you soon. Stay focused, Leo. Good night for now.